Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael Grass. This is the Grassroots 304 podcast, episode number 47. And tonight, my special guests are the guys called Drifting Roots. They're out of Florida, and they're making their debut tonight here at the shop in Dunbar, West Virginia. So, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the shop, and welcome to West Virginia.
Thank you, man. We're stoked.
You're welcome. And here, I guess I'll go around here. In the middle, we've got Matt Mavericks. And on the far end, we've got Jacob Faircloughh. Is that right? Faircloughh, not Fairclough now.
Yeah.
Even though you just told me
Fairchild.
3 minutes ago. And then, okay, here on the left, we've got Joey Zizzo in the house. Yeah, I like your last name, Joey.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Now, tell me, Joey, what do you play in the band?
I play bass and melodica.
Melodica, okay. Matt?
I do guitar and lead vocals.
And Jacob.
Oh, well, I'm playing the drums right now.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to be playing guitar. Maybe.
Cool. Drums and guitar at the same time?
Yeah, if,
we're looking for...
might take a little bit of practice.
Yeah, we're looking for a permanent drummy, and, Jacob shreds on guitar more than I do, so I was like, I kind of need you up there with us.
All right, okay. Yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And fill out the gap. We're now, man, I'm really kind of jumping into this. I thought I saw you playing guitar the other day at Reggae Rise Up.
I did, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Their producer came out, and he's a wicked drummer, and he produced and played drums on some of the tracks, so they're like, oh, we don't want you to sit out, so, you want to play guitar? And I was like, of course. I just want to play music, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was just stoked to be up there.
Yeah, so
Big stage.
we called Jacob, and within 48 hours, him and I made the decision. He flew out to Florida, rehearsed on drums, rehearsed on guitar, played Rise Up on guitar, and now he's on the tour on drums.
Nice.
And he's 19 years old.
That's what's up, yeah.
It was really funny because we were practicing, and it was originally him on drums, and then when Hunter flew out, we did that one practice with Hunter on drums, and you started playing guitar. I was like, what? Surprise! We got a sick guitar player here. Yeah. Like,
yeah,
that was really cool for me.
Well, that's why I was like just slightly confused there for a second. Even though I saw you playing earlier, but it just like came to mind. I remember watching like one of the videos that came out, and I saw you playing up there on stage. So
Yeah, I played in the Cali scene on guitar for like a long time, and then finally got like the big shot, and I was ready to play drums for sure. I'm still ready to play drums, but playing guitar is definitely at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you meet him in Cali? Everybody says Cali. That's not from Cali. So in
No,
California.
we actually just needed a drummer to fill in for this tour, and our agent within 20 minutes said, hey, I have a phone number for you. Hit this kid up. And I was like, okay, for sure. And I hit him up, and he sent this little drum video, and I saw a bunch of guitar videos on his social media, and I was like, okay, this kid is talented. We'll call him up and see what he says. And it was basically like a short conversation, a video sent over, and then hey, I'll buy the plane ticket now if you're down.
That's cool.
And he helped us fill out this tour, so it's been fun.
All right, he's came in handy then, huh?
Yeah.
Be able to fill.
And he's a good dude too.
Big up, Jacob.
Yeah.
Enough about me. Let's move on.
Well, Matt, why don't you tell me a little bit more about the journey and the forming of Drifting Roots, and from the beginnings in San Diego to its current base in Florida now.
I left Florida, went to Colorado just because I was producing music and wanted to see something different. And then before long, I wanted to go to California, so I called my little brother, and the two of us kind of started the band out in California as a two-piece for a few years, and then getting started with shows. Then the pandemic happened, and we decided to come home, and that's when we met Joey. Joey was coming out to shows. We had been talking on social media, and he just kept bringing the energy on stage, and I was throwing him on big shows without really saying anything to him, just kind of no warning, and he was freestyling, playing melodica, and people loved it. So after about 4 shows, and I was smoking and hanging out a bunch, I was like, yo, you should play bass for me. And he was like, I don't really play bass. And I was like, that's okay, you should play bass for me. He's like, I just produce music and kind of do my own thing. He goes by Zion, Z-E-I-O-N, so make sure you check him out on Spotify and iTunes. He's got solo music out on like 2 albums. He's working on Drifting Roots music with me. I remember we were sitting around, and I was like, man, one more time, you should play bass for me. And he was like, all right. So the next day we went to the store, bought a bass guitar and a bass cab, and he's been on the road with me for like 4 years now. Super blessed to have Joey by my side. He's a good dude.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Yeah, and then Jacob we had Rise Up coming up and everything, and my little brother just couldn't make this tour happen and everything, and we were like, all right, so we need to find someone. And I don't know. It's weird. Jacob came out to play drums, and he's playing drums on this tour.
Yeah.
But he's a shredder on guitar, so we've already been working on new music together. He's a producer as well, just like Joey and myself. And he's working on a bunch of like solo music, and he had his computer open. I was like, yo, you should bust something out. Let's do a song together. So I don't know. It's been fun. I'm very blessed to be beside good musicians, good people, good producers. It's cool.
It's good to have good people around, right?
Yeah.
That share that same like-minded, sense of musical taste.
Yeah,
as
musical
well.
taste as well, for sure. That goes a long way.
Yeah, whenever you make music, right, it makes it easier too because you guys are all on the same level. You're thinking the same things.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, how would you describe the musical style and the themes of Drifting Roots, and how do they reflect your personal audience? Or not personal audience. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see shit. Your personal influences. I'm sorry.
I mean, I didn't start Drifting Roots, but I very much am a part of it. And I would say that we have a surf reggae vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely, I don't know. One of my favorite times that we've been defined by like our genre was opening for Steel Pulse, and the MC said they bring a new sound and a new style, and they're a bunch of young boys, but the music is true to reggae. And I love that because the lyrics we try to write very inspirational, very like heartfelt music, but there's no doubt about it. We have songs that connect with people on an emotional level, and we just have songs that connect with people because we like to rock the hell out. We definitely have a side of us that was influenced by a lot of heavier music and just growing up and listening to different genres, from metal, classic rock, hip-hop, friggin' dance hall, classic old school roots reggae. I don't know, so many different blends of music. And I don't know, you can definitely, I feel like we're finally starting to find our sound. We're working on our third full-length album, and it feels comfortable. Like, we listen to these songs and we're like, yes, this is us.
It's like you feel like you found well, I'm just reiterating what you said. You found your sound. You found like who you are, who you feel that you are,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
do you feel like after, I don't know, you said this is the third album, so it take 3 albums, I guess, sometimes for people to figure out,
Yeah, a lot of
truly
times.
define their own sound.
I think so, especially like all of us with our early music was just produced by ourselves, and then you get in a band and you really start working with other people, and the influences all kind of come together, and then it like, I feel like the whole thing for a band especially is like you find people that you can relate to outside the music, and it rounds off everything to do with your life and your music that you're making. So it's like, I don't know, we're going into this third full-length album with great studio production from our friend Hunter over at Oracle Sound Studios in Houston, Texas, and I've got great musicians playing on the album. Joey and I have been taking a lot of time with the songwriting, and I don't know, some great songs. We're super stoked.
Okay, tell me more about the album. You got a name for it yet?
We're not sure on the album name. We're thinking maybe early 2025 is going to drop. We're just going to roll a bunch of singles and a few music videos out this year. But April 12th, we're dropping a brand new song called Eye of the Storm, and it is the heaviest song we've ever written as a reggae band.
A heavy reggae song.
Yeah, a little drop D
I'm
guitar
intrigued.
in there.
So you guys have a release that came out in December called Wicked release, featuring the Brothers Within. That showcases your ongoing musical evolution, I would say, at least when it comes to working with other bands. Can you provide some insight into the inspiration behind this track? And
Oh man, Joey's about to drop a new single. You want to talk about your single you're dropping real quick?
Yeah, so my name is Zion. I play bass in Drifting Roots. And I have a song called Trials dropping with my boy Brad of Proof in Life out of Texas. So make sure you go and check that out. It's dropping next Friday.
Jacob and I are working on a brand new collab together on the road.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a great rocky vibe and a good meaning to it. But as far as Wicked Game, man, that was a crazy one. That one, oh man. We had almost all the songs in pre-production for this new album finished. And some of our super good friends in Florida, Brothers Within, that we're really close with, their drummer got into a car accident and he lost his buddy, broke his back, and we just got the phone call and we were kind of like, what is going on? And like my little brother was my original drummer, and I kind of thought like, damn, what if this was Chris? Like they told Joey, hey, he probably won't walk for about a year. It's kind of some crazy stuff, and he had Sugar Shack coming up, and he was coming out at Rise Up with us too. And I went back home after seeing him in his back brace and walking with the cane and everything, and I just sat down on my computer and kind of started crying. And I was like, what is going on right now? I pulled up a session on the computer, and I wrote Wicked Game all in one day, and it was crazy. It was just like a spontaneous burst of inspiration. And then I went back up to New Smyrna Beach, showed it to Brothers Within, and I said, yo, can y'all sing on this? So both the singers sang on it, Bernie and the guy Joey who got into the car accident. And it was crazy. Like 2 months later, he was like, not fully healed, but he was healed enough to go out on Reggae Rise Up stage with us and perform it. And I don't know, it just seemed kind of like a miracle because the doctors told him, yo, it's going to be a year before you could walk. And we wrote this song, and 2 months later, he was standing on stage, and it was just, I don't know, it was cool.
that is great.
we have a lot of music that we write about positivity and just like good things and smoking and fun moments, because reggae is just all about like positive things. But like that song definitely came from the lows in our life, and we were just kind of like hitting it hard, thinking, yo, the world just stopped for a second, like what is going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Joey from Brothers Within and Bernie. You know, I love those guys. You know, it's a funny story. I actually met the Brothers Within the same night I met Drifting Roots.
Yep.
So it just, that song is just really cool because it's like the whole full circle coming together. So make sure you check that out. Wicked Games.
Yeah. Jacob, you like playing Wicked Game on the drums?
It's pretty tough, man. It's pretty tough.
You
It's
shred
good
it.
stuff, though. It's good stuff.
You shred
I
it,
love
bro.
that song.
Jacob,
I
what's
bet.
your favorite song to play so far?
So far,
What about guitar first?
for guitar was Warrior Cry. I got like a sweet ass solo, and they let me have the solo. I was like, oh no way! So I was like really fired up on that. And then on the drums, I like Thankful for Today because
Nice.
it's just like a chill,
Yeah.
just talking about being grateful, and I'm just grateful I'm here, man.
Right.
Grateful to be in
Yeah.
West Virginia, Florida, North Carolina. Man, I've seen the whole like East Coast already, and it's crazy.
Right.
I've never been out here before, so.
It's like Matt was saying. It's, you know, you're drawing these lyrics that are about positivity and, you know, being thankful for today and, you know, just grateful to have this opportunity, like, you know, traveling the
Yeah,
world
for
and
sure. I'm just
you know,
always
getting to
stoked.
meet new people. Yeah, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
So I was reading on your all's website. It says you guys got 2 top 5 iTunes charting albums under your belt. Can you share some insights about the songwriting and the recording process, particularly say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, for real.
Particularly at your home studio, Matt.
Yeah. The first album was just in the works for a long time, and when it all came together, you know, it was funny. It was just a kind of production of me and some of my friends that were helping me out at the time, like Big G Productions in LA, Skylar Lutz in San Diego. And then we dropped it, and I don't know, we were surprised. We had a good fan push with us on our first album, so it charted at number 3. We woke up and
Yeah, I remember that.
I started screaming. Everyone was sleeping at my living room floor. We were in the middle of tour. Our agent was on the road with us at that time, and I just woke up and I started screaming, "We're at number 3! What the fuck?" We were going crazy.
It was trippy, yeah.
And then our second one, Meant to Be, we worked with my boy Hunter again over at Oracle Sound Studios, who's working on the new album with us, and he, man, we played a New Year's Eve gig, and we dropped it that night at midnight. We played the show, and the show was nuts. We had our videographer out. It was just like a great time. So many people flew in that we saw, and we went into the parking lot, and I was like, shit, the album's dropped. I forgot. I was in the parking lot by myself, and I scrolled, and it was at number 5, and I just, in the middle of the parking lot with no one around, yes! Just so stoked.
That's
like,
what's up.
yeah, man. I walked back inside, told everyone, I was like, yo, the album's at number 5. We're just like, we're an independent band, no record label, nothing backing us. We just love making music, and to go out on the road and tour, it takes thousands of dollars to make all this happen, and so much equipment, so much time, sacrifices in life. So when we make this music and it charts like that, I think the reason we get so high is not even how high it's placing. It's just the fact that we're like, people are listening. And that feels good.
Yeah, I remember the first time that the Drifting Roots album was like on number 3 on the iTunes charts. My mind was like blown because growing up, like, people talk about like you just want to get on the iTunes charts, you know, like, and I just meet these guys and like their album's on like number 3, like what, that doesn't happen. So I'm like, there's something up here. So I'm like, let's see what goes on here.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You know, to, like you said, you know, to be an independent band, to be Grassroots, to not have anybody, you know, essentially supporting you in that essence, and to be able to, you know, get your music out there and have enough people that are listening, supporting, that really gets you to the top of the charts. I almost feel like, you know, the music industry is rigged. So unless you're paying somebody to like get it up there at the top, like,
It is
man.
crazy, man. Music industry, wild.
Right,
Politics
yeah.
and playing the game and, yeah, treading lightly and just being freaking respectful and knowing your place and humble, but not getting pushed around all at the same time.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have some
Lots of
backbone.
emotions. Got to learn when to just brush it all off, because most of the time everybody's sleepy and tired and hungry just like you.
That's right. Yeah, it's we're all out here hustling and grinding,
Yeah.
starving artists.
Yeah, everybody's got a different story, and sometimes it's hard to see that in the moment, but definitely.
Yeah, dig that. Well, on that note, let's take a quick break and have a few words from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Drifting Roots here at the shop tonight. They are playing for the first time. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Here at the shop here in Dunbar, West Virginia. And yeah, cool guys so far. It's funny, we've been chatting here for a few minutes and coming back into it. But hey, guys, why don't you show off some of this cool artwork we got
Let's
here?
go.
Yeah.
So, we've been talking to our friend Luke on social media for a while, but haven't met in person. Make sure you check out the art. Is it LM Grip Tape?
LM Grip Art. Yeah.
LM Grip Art on Instagram. Super sick boards.
Come on in here. Let's get the
Yeah, come
artists
say
in
what
here
up.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come over there on that end.
Let's go over a little
Squeeze
Z.
it.
Check out
Let's
this.
go. Let's go. Check it out.
Yeah, these are sick.
I got the Panther deck. So sick. Joey got.
I got this sick Pokemon Golduck board. Check it. Pintail longboard.
And then she painted.
Big up.
Which one is this?
The Rose and Dagger.
Freaking Rose and Dagger
Rose
for
and
Chris. I don't know why
Dagger.
upside down. I couldn't tell what it was. I was looking at it, so confused.
Ooh, that is nice.
The black background is nice.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah.
Joey's though, I just can't even.
I know. I'm so stuck on Joey's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you had mentioned the black light, and then when he brought it over here, I was just kind of like, "What is going on?"
I didn't expect it to glow that much, honestly.
Yeah.
It
I knew
pops.
Joey looked like he was about to
Yeah.
cry.
I know. I saw him geeking out over it. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I felt that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is.
Make sure you check out our friend Luke.
This is
LM
Yeah.
Grip Art.
Hand her over the mic. Shout out your socials.
There you go.
All right. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at LM Grip Art. And you can find my website at lmgripart.com. I'm taking commissions, so if you want to hit me up through the contact page on the website or hit me up on Instagram, I'm all for it.
Will you spell LM for me?
LM? Yeah.
Spell
LMGRIPART.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. These weren't even like pre-designs.
So you do these by
This is
hand?
just like,
or-
yeah, this is all by hand. Just
Okay.
like, yo, Joey said he wanted Pokemon. Look at this.
Yeah. This is so cool.
This is one of our favorite parts about touring and meeting new people. This is like, I don't know. This is going up in my studio. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that's amazing.
Thank you.
You made that?
Yeah, I did. I made all three.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Yeah.
So glad we got the black lights up tonight, so everything's really popping right now too.
There's some trippy stuff. in
Yeah.
here, man.
Oh, it is. It's it's created by the artist, the Hole in the Wall Studio, and it's 3 of them together that kind of put all this together. And there's some more art that's here as well. That's not from the original members of the collective, but it is. It's really cool. I'll say that. I know the camera can't pick up on everything that's in here, but I mean, from the pirate ship to the psychedelic art to the well, whatever he is. Yeah, the robot TV headed man. It's if anybody that's familiar with the shop, he used to be out in the lobby out front here. So yeah, it's cool to see all this stuff back here though, and it's got its own home now. So guys, let's get back into Reggae Rise Up. That was last weekend in St. Pete.
Yeah.
You shared the stage with some prominent names in the reggae scene, such as Revolution,
Yeah.
Soja, Damien, and Stephen Marley. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Even our homies Dale and the Z-Dubs.
Yeah.
They played here back in January.
Nice.
Yeah. It's what were some standout moments from the festival, and were there any lessons that you learned from it?
I feel like we learn every year a little more and more how just to flow, but we're getting pretty good at it. And it feels good and nice to be confident. It was our first time coming out as a 4-piece, and Jacob sounded great on guitar. Hunter crushed it on drums, and Joey does Joey's thing every time. So now we're looking at kind of expanding for maybe bigger festivals, maybe adding in some horns in the future, different things. So in that sense, we did learn like, hey, maybe we want to put on a bigger performance because we're starting to push, like we said, into those names with Revolution and all those people. And
Right.
they're the people we kind of never. It's not that we didn't think we would play with them. We just have done it so many times now that it's just kind of becoming amazing to the point that we're like, wow. I don't know. 5 years ago, I kind of definitely wanted to be where I am now. So it feels good to just be in this moment and with friends and good people around me. Our families all support us and are super proud of us. And Reggae Rise Up, this is our 4th one. And I don't know. We're stoked to see where it takes us. And hopefully we get on that Vegas lineup in October.
Yeah, Vegas Rise Up. We are coming for you. So send us that offer. We're waiting.
Use the mic,
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, I see they've
What do you
also.
want to say?
What do I want to say?
Yeah,
go
did
for
you
it.
love
Oh.
Rise Up?
Yeah, I don't know.
You shredded the guitar?
4 years ago, I'm living in a small town in British Columbia, Canada,
Hey.
and for like the 16 years of my life, and then all of a sudden I moved down here, and never would I have thought that I'd been on the main stage opening up for Revolution after
cool.
growing up in a small town in Canada. It's pretty weird.
Right.
Not weird. It's like cool. It's like really
crazy.
cool, and it's really crazy how far music has taken me and the great people that I've met, and like just like the fact that I'm sitting in West Virginia right now is pretty crazy to me. I never thought I'd make it out here. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
Yeah, but I think that Rise Up was a really cool experience, and I kind of like getting thrown to the Sharks, so it was pretty cool, like getting one practice and then just going for it, and we killed it. I think we killed it really hard. Yeah.
You just like
yourself out.
you just like hopping right into the frying pan on that one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the pressure because pressure makes diamonds, I guess.
That's right.
But yeah.
And you guys, you were on the main stage too this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, the main stage.
Yeah, that's what's. There's a lot of pressure being on the main stage, isn't there?
It was. We had a good sound crew that day. Everyone made it
got
flow. We were just stoked. We don't get too nervous. Revolution had their catwalk out, and we were like,
Right.
it's Christmas morning. We're running up and down this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We ran that up.
There's a dope video of all three of us on it.
Yeah.
And we walked up, and then Matt came out of in between
Oh,
us.
yeah, right.
It was like, dude, it was crazy.
That was fun.
Wow, that was awesome.
It's one of those surreal moments. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
We were up there doing solos and stuff. He was ripping the melodica. Dude, yeah, it was cool. I'm glad they left that out there because, like, the first day they didn't get anything, and I was like, oh, that sucks for them. So then we get a catwalk. I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah. It was funny. We got lucky.
It's like the icing on the cake.
Was.
almost.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely was.
It really makes you feel like
the
a
whole
rock
thing
star.
was cool, but
Yeah, bro. It does. Yeah.
You guys meet anybody there, or I don't know, like have any stories from backstage?
Yeah.
Jacob,
let's hear some stuff.
dude.
Jacob met everybody. He talked to everybody.
Uh,
Friggin', we crossed paths with so many people we know. It felt cool for Jacob to see how many people we knew, and he's like, "Dang, you guys know everyone." We're like, "Yeah," and he talked to some big names. Friggin',
Who did I talk to?
who'd you talk to? I mean, he talked to Rory from Revolution.
Oh, right. Yeah, that dude is a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
He's really fun. He was like, I just asked him some nerd question about gear, and he talked to me for a good while, and I talked to Kyle from Revolution, and I've been seeing, like, all those guys' live performances for a long time, so it was, like, really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I've been playing in the Cali reggae scene, like, a lot. I'm just, like, the guy who bounces around for
Right.
any instrument, and then come out here, and then finally meet all the big names. I'm like, man, this is where it's at.
Yeah, and they're Cali dudes too.
Yeah,
Revolution.
they're Cali dudes, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's crazy I met them in Florida.
Yeah, right. Of all places, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
So now you guys, you're on the Thankful for Today tour, the spring 2024 tour.
Yep.
What can fans expect from the upcoming performances, and do you have any funny stories so far from the road?
I don't know. We're bringing our thing like we always do. Some of the shows are acoustic and laid back. Some of them are higher energy with some friends like we're linking up with, like Elephants Dancing, One Culture. Yeah, and we're
I like
super-
One Culture.
Yeah,
I've heard of
good-
them. Yeah.
great guys.
Those
We're
are cool guys. Yeah.
stoked to see them again.
Hey,
What's-
just curious, not One Culture. Isn't it just like two of them though?
It's their brothers and they have a drummer.
They're brothers and they okay. Because
Yeah.
I've seen like the main
It's a
guy.
trio,
Yeah, they like the main guy with the long hair, but
Yeah,
he plays
Kurt,
like
yeah.
he's a multi instrumentalist.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's a great studio producer.
Okay, yeah, he's a pretty good editor too. Like
Yeah, he does
their
great
their
videos.
shorts
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff on
Yeah.
social media are really catchy and yeah,
Yeah.
they're good too. So
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, Kurt's a man.
Yeah.
Kurt, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's Kurt,
all right, cool.
I told him we were linking up with
Are
him.
we linking up with them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
let's
linking
get
up.
over
Yeah,
there,
we're,
bro.
yeah, we're going to the house actually. Stay with them before a few shows that we're playing together in a couple weeks, and then we're gonna do some more studio work together. Super excited.
Yeah, I saw that you guys have an upcoming show with them too. Is that right?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
Norfolk, Virginia, and Raleigh, North Carolina.
Big up Kurt and Connor. They're our boys.
Yeah, big up One Culture.
Big up One Culture.
Maybe we get them here at the shop sometime.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
that'd be
Maybe
awesome.
we
They're not
could-
too far from you.
Yeah,
love
right.
those guys.
They're in like Virginia Beach, aren't
Yep.
they? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how far. I've never been to Virginia Beach. I've been to all the other beaches, but
Yeah,
it's a quick day trip.
yeah,
You
not
know,
too
it's
bad.
not hard.
Yeah, not too bad.
Last two questions, guys.
Yeah.
Now that you're Florida transplants, name your favorite pub sub.
Oh, I love this question. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, I don't eat chicken or beef anymore, so I guess I just have two answers. As a kid, the chicken tender sub,
Yeah.
with buffalo chicken on it, and then now I really like the freaking. I mean, I eat fish, so I like the tuna sub, and I like that freaking vegan
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
turkey
say.
club we got the other day. What was it?
Yeah, that whatever that it's like the vegan turkey sub. It's really good.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's
Yeah. You get it.
I recently just had my first pub sub.
Yeah.
We were hanging out. Sorry, I was trying to make fun of Joey.
Sorry.
All right, I just had my
He
first.
had his first pub sub.
I got
We
the
broke
chicken
it, man.
tender
We broke it,
one
man.
with like chicken bacon ranch on it. And it was just like the biggest thing
Yeah.
I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
I love an American portion.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like such an American thing to do.
He-
Stereotypical.
He smashed the whole thing. Took him some time, but he got the whole thing down.
Took me 2 tries. I was like sitting on the couch. I ate like half in the car at the beach, and then we came home and I put it down on the counter. And he was like, "Yo, are you done with this?" I was like, "No."
Like I will finish that. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys into conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends. Well, this one,
Honest,
I
this
like
one's
'em.
about the band.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So, if Drifting Roots were a part of a secret society, what ancient mysteries would you be uncovering, and what cryptic symbols would you believe hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe through reggae music?
Fuck, that's deep.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this right now.
That's all you, Matt.
It's gonna be a guitar that's the key, and you lock it into the wall and turn it, and it opens literally to a universe of just fucking weed.
I like that.
Okay.
But you also have lighters. You have lighters too.
Yeah, because you can't have weed without flame, right?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, that's cool.
Jacob said, "I'll just follow you into the door and see where it
I'm
goes."
new here, man. I just work here.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, great answers, guys.
Thanks,
Oh, that's
brother.
been fun.
Yeah, brother. Thank you for having us. for
You're
real.
welcome, of course. Why don't you go ahead and shout out your social medias and where people can find your
Yeah,
music at?
Drifting Roots Music.
Zion Music.
I gotta spell it. Jacob Faircloughh with 2 H's. Faircloughh. Yeah.
Follow Jacob on social media. Follow ZI on Drifting Roots. And make sure you check out the Grassroots podcast.
That's right. If you guys like this episode,
Michael, thank you so much for having us, bro.
you're welcome, of course. Not a problem. Thank you guys for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Time to go play some music at the shop. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bring it in. There we go. If you guys like this episode, you can find more on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. Just search for the Grassroots 304 podcast. And yeah, we'll be back again next week with an all-new episode. And of course, support live local music like places like this, live at the shop, 1233 Ohio Avenue here in Dunbar, West Virginia. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate it, really. You guys are awesome. You're welcome. See you guys next time. Peace out.